Remington. When I submitted my story, A Blossom in Spring, I separated my connection statement to the Upper Midwest from my bio, which means my bio is sadly short and totally lacking in any Great North bona fides. I figured this was an opportunity to fix that, so I'm going to read my connection statement. I live in Northern California, but at heart, I'm a Yooper, born and raised in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I went to summer camp in northern Wisconsin, Camp Ploggins, just outside Land O'Lakes, visited relatives in the Twin Cities and on the Iron Range in northern Minnesota, Hibbing, Chisholm, and a cabin on Lake Leander, complete with leeches, grizzly-sized bugs, and a two-seater outhouse. Attended 3 Michigan universities. Watched the Packers beat the Vikings at Lambeau Field with Favre playing for the Vikings, and spent time in or drove through most of Wisconsin at one time or another. Since moving away, my trips to my homeland have typically been in the long days of summer, occasionally some fall color or winter snow. This story was inspired by a rare trip home in early May. I'm going to read a short blurb. A newcomer, Liv, it has just met her neighbor. They're standing on the canal, and she's asked him what it is they're looking at. "It's a Coast Guard ice cutter," he said. "That's how you know winter's over." Liv tried to grasp the notion that a ship cutting through ice meant spring to these people. It was the first week of May, and she wore boots and a puffy winter coat, warm enough for Chicago winters, her hands jammed in the pockets. His light jacket wasn't even zipped. In front of them, the ice sheet moaned and sighed as though whales were trapped beneath the surface. "What's that?" She'd been hearing the eerie sound since she'd moved in 2 days earlier, but it was louder now, more insistent. "Means the ice is melting. Starting to move. It's a little creepy." He shrugged. "Depends what you find creepy." "One thing's for sure," she said. "This isn't normal." She swept an arm from the ice to the patches of snow on brown grass. Frozen lakes, snow on the ground. Most places spring means budding trees, blooming flowers. "This isn't most places," he said. "We've got 3 seasons. Short summer, long winter, and in between there's fall. Good for hunting or watching the leaves turn color, depending on your persuasion. Spring isn't really a season here per se. There's nothing pretty to look at and nothing much to do but wait." I want to thank you for including my story in Barstow and Grand issue number 4. I'm thrilled to be a part of it. And also thanks for the apt placement of the doc photo right after my story. Thanks.